I'm being forcibly removed from the building again of a public lobby, so.
Sir, please, is there anything I can do, sir, please? Don't do this to my wife, man. You don't know what you're doing to my family, man. Please, I'm begging you. I'm literally where am I going to put my feet? Sir, I'm begging you, please. 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 I didn't break the law. I'm not going to be found guilty of anything. This is a waste of time. If you guys want to know who I am, I'll tell you who I am. Okay. You want to know what I'm doing here? I'll tell you what I'm doing here. Please, sir, please don't make me sleep in jail tonight, sir, please. I'm begging.
We're not criminals.
They're going to make me sleep in jail.
Why?
Sir, please. Please.
Dude, please.
Sir, please.
Oh my God,
man.
don't do that to him.
You guys don't know what you're doing to me, man.
Why?
Today's video takes us to the Bingham County Courthouse located in the beautiful state of Idaho. Now we find our good buddy, the Long Island Frauditor, peacefully trying to exercise his rights, but it's not too peaceful today. Sit back, watch, and enjoy!
Today we're at the Bingham County Courthouse here in Idaho. We are here today, as always, to peacefully exercise our First Amendment right to film in public and publicly accessible areas, to promote transparency and accountability within our government, and to ensure that our public servants respect our rights and treat us with respect.
The only thing that Sean is trying to promote is his channel. He's not there to promote transparency of anything. Matter of fact, he's gathering content for his lame YouTube channel. And that translates into what, you may ask? Oh, that translates into plenty of clicks and views for his YouTube channel. Now, this guy's raking in the money. I'm telling you, he is making some cash.
A few minutes later.
Hey, can I help you?
Who are you?
I work here. Who are you?
And your name and what capacity do you work here?
May I help you find a place, a department?
I don't know who you are, ma'am.
May I help you find a place, a department?
I guess not,
Let's
because
go out here.
I guess not, because you don't. Whoa, what are you grabbing me for? What are you grabbing me for?
Out.
What is wrong with you?
Please leave.
What are you grabbing me for? What is wrong with you? You can't put your hands on people like that. What are you doing? You just committed an assault, ma'am.
Yet another frauditor who has no clue what assault is. That woman barely touched him. Oh, she assaulted me. I want her arrested. Shut your mouth. You're a grown man. Act like one.
Who are you, ma'am? Wow, she just grabbed my hand, squeezed my hand, and then tried to rip my camera out of my hand. It's insane.
Can I help you?
Yeah, you can arrest this woman for assault.
For assault.
Yeah, that's correct.
Why?
Can I get your name and badge number, please?
What's your name? I'll give you my information.
Yeah, I'll take your information. And I'll give you my information once you arrest this woman here for assault.
I'm not going to arrest her.
I know you're not because she's above the law, right? Ma'am, what's your name? What's your name?
Corporal Pilkington.
Corporal Pilkington?
Yeah. 357.
And your name, sir?
We need the lieutenant front door.
I'll get the lieutenant down here so you can answer questions.
Can I get your name, sir?
Why do you videotape?
Deputy Johnson?
What exactly is going on? What happened?
Sean always wants those names and badge numbers because he's going to do some complaints, possibly a lawsuit. You never know about Sean. He files quite a few lawsuits. Don't think he's won any, though, to my knowledge. I think he's won a few court cases where he wasn't charged for things like trespassing, but I don't think he successfully brought a lawsuit against anybody. He wasn't successful that I know about.
That woman assaulted me. She just assaulted me.
I need the whole situation.
Oh, I was recording in publicly accessible areas of the building here, and she asked me if she can help me. And I said, who are you first? I don't know if you can help me. I don't know what department. I said, what's your name? What department do you work for?
Okay.
She said, no, you need to stop. And then she grabs my hand, squeezes it, and tries to rip my phone out of my hand. So she assaulted me and an attempted robbery and trying to take my property from me. So I would like her arrested.
Okay, give me a minute and find out the rest of the story. What's going on?
Yeah, it's all on camera, so
Okay.
camera doesn't lie.
Okay, the purpose you're recording, or
Yeah, there is a purpose.
Okay.
I'm an independent journalist. I'm gathering content for a story. Independent. That means I work for myself.
Okay. What information you're trying to gather? What I'm trying to understand what you're doing.
Oh, I'm working on a story on the county here.
Okay.
Yeah.
We all know that's a lie, Frauditor. Why you're lying to the corporal? You know what you're there for. You're there to film and provoke a negative reaction, which you've succeeded quite admirably. Oh yes, I'm telling you, man, that was great. This is good stuff. Assault and what was it? Attempted robbery? Oh wow, yeah. Keep it up, Frauditor. Let's go.
Yeah, she just assaulted me and tried to and attempted to deprive me of my property and take my phone from me. She has no right to do that. I have no idea what got into her, what kind of entitlement she thinks she has, that she can just assault somebody in a county courthouse and get away with it on camera.
Okay. You're obviously recording me right now?
Yeah, I'm recording you right
I'm
now.
gonna refer you down here to the police station. They're responsible for that.
And you are?
Police station.
Yeah, but who are you, sir?
I'm with the sheriff's office.
And can I get your name and title, please?
Right there.
Is it
Lieutenant Fellows, go down to the sheriff's.
Lieutenant Fellows?
Lieutenant Fellows.
Thank you,
Go
Lieutenant
down to
Fellows.
the
Okay.
police
And you guys are with the sheriff's department here?
Correct.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure. And there's law enforcement over here?
Yes, that's what he said.
Okay, great. Of course, no one wants to do anything.
Well, Sean, that's because everyone realizes you're a bloody moron and they don't want to waste their time writing up a frivolous report. Does that make sense to you, buddy?
5 minutes later.
How you doing today, sir?
How are you? Can I help you?
Yeah, can I get your name and badge number first, please?
My name's Lieutenant Myler, 603.
Lieutenant Myler, and you're for the Blackfoot City Police?
Correct.
Okay, just want to make sure you're not a sheriff or anything. I spoke to the sheriffs, they referred me to you. I was taking some pictures and video in the GIS survey area.
Okay.
I'm an independent journalist, my name's Sean. I'm working on a story here for the county, and this woman, she didn't identify herself to me, she comes up to me and she says, I assume she works here. She did say she works here. She says, do you need any help with anything? And I said, no, ma'am, I'm okay. Who are you? Because I don't know what department she works for, who she is. How can she help me? So she says, no, can I help you with anything? I'm like, well, I don't know how you could. Can I get your name and your position here? And she says, no, you got to stop. And then, or something to that effect. And then she immediately grabs my hand, squeezes it. And then when I'm trying to pull away from her, she grabs my camera, tries to take it from me. And then I push her hand back.
Well, Sean, that's what happens when you pretend to be a member of the press. I don't know, what is your bloody problem anyway? You're not a member of the press. You're some guy that walks around with a cell phone camera all day. Yeah, and are you admitting here on camera that you grabbed her hand, so you assaulted her back? You're just defending yourself, of course, right? 6 foot tall man against a 5'5" woman. Yeah, I can see where you'd be intimidated by that.
And then she goes and speaks to the deputies, but she just committed a crime. And I tried to tell the deputies, hey, listen, this woman just assaulted me and tried to steal my phone. She won't. I asked her, what's your name? She won't tell me. Deputies aren't helping me, so I'm asking you, Lieutenant, if you can help me with what's going on here, because that's completely unacceptable. I'm not one to, run to the police for any little thing, but the entitlement on her for her to think that she can do that. If I did that to her or you or anyone else here, you guys would have me on the ground and I'd be in cuffs. And it's all recorded what she did. So
what do you want?
I want her arrested. I want her arrested for breaking the law. She broke the law.
I can't arrest her off of the Clark decision. It was outside my presence.
What do you mean? I have video evidence, sir.
Yes, but I have to visibly see her do that.
You have to
Yes.
you have to visibly see her assault me and try and take my things, or she can't be arrested.
That's how it works, baby boy. If the officer doesn't witness it, then there's nothing that can be done. You can show them all the video evidence you want. It's not going to do you any good. You can still file a complaint, though, baby boy. Is that what you want to do?
Misdemeanor charges, that's correct.
What do you mean? I have video evidence.
The Clark decision, which is a Supreme Court decision
In the state of Idaho?
in the Supreme Court of the United States of America, says that any misdemeanor outside the presence of law enforcement cannot be physically arrested. You can
That's
have
not
them-
true. That's
is
not
true.
that is not true. Misdemeanors happen outside the view of law enforcement all the
But we
time,
can't
sir.
physically take them into custody, and that's what you want.
Write
You
her
want me-
write her a ticket. Do whatever you need to do. I don't know what. There's no way you could just get. There's no way the
Not-
Supreme Court says you could
you're
just get away with
misunderstanding
law.
What I'm saying, you want her arrested. When someone says they want them arrested, do you want her physically arrested, or do you? Want
I want her
into
arrested.
court?
I don't know what you need to do to arrest her.
I need you to do a written statement for me.
Yeah.
I need you to provide the evidence that you have of
The
your-
video evidence that shows her assaulting me and attempting to
Yes.
deprive me of my property.
That alleged assault only lasted about 3 seconds or so. For your approval, then, I submit the video evidence here. Roll that clip.
Not because you don't. Whoa! What are you grabbing me for? What are you grabbing me for?
Out.
Not because you don't. Whoa! What are you grabbing me for? What are you grabbing me for?
Out.
I think any sane person that watched that interaction of about 3 seconds would have to agree that's hardly an assault. That's hardly an assault. But come on, Sean, carry on.
Yeah.
So that's what I need. So if you're willing to give me the video evidence and do a written statement, then we can proceed through the process of trying to see if the prosecutor will file charges on her.
So you're telling me without you seeing her assaulting me, even though you're about to see it on camera, you're about to see a video of her assaulting me and trying to take my property,
Idaho Supreme Court.
there is nothing that you can do to her other than submit a warrant to submit my sworn statement to a prosecutor.
Yes, Clark decision says even domestic batteries, which is a pretty severe crime, correct?
I would agree, yeah.
If it happens outside our presence and there's no serious injuries, we cannot physically arrest someone. We have to.
It's ridiculous.
It's
on video. It's on video. You're seeing it on video.
Listen to Sean crying. It's on video. It's on video. Well, the officer is politely trying to tell you it doesn't matter, Sean. You just don't want to listen to what the officer's saying.
Let's say at the high school, we have a battery happen at the high school. Someone is assaulted at the high school. It's on camera because they have video cameras at the high school.
You couldn't arrest the
We could
person.
not physically arrest them. We'd have to submit it to the prosecutor for a summons to court.
Wow. Well, whatever process needs to get done, that's the process that I want to take. Because she can't just get away with acting like that.
I'm trying to educate you on the process that the Supreme Court kind of tied our hands quite a bit on arrests.
I just think I really believe that if I would have done this to her and she would have came up to you crying and saying that I did this, you would have arrested me. But
I would not. I can only speak for myself and my department that we would not physically arrest you.
yeah. Do you have? Is there somebody above you that's here that I could speak to and confirm what you're telling me?
Sean is such a crybaby, and he just doesn't want to let this go. He wants this woman arrested and charged. You know what? Perhaps if you gave out your name and what you're doing there in the building instead of quizzing everyone, Sean, maybe this wouldn't happen to you in the future.
See if the captain or chief are in.
All right, thank you, Lieutenant.
What's your name?
My name's Sean.
Sean?
That's insane. We all know that if I did what she did to me, outside of a presence of a police officer or not, I'd be not only in handcuffs, I'd be on the ground. Insane what public servants and government officials can get away with.
A few moments later.
You want to meet with me?
Hi, are you the chief, sir?
I am.
And your name, sir?
Gordon Croft.
Gordon Croft. My name is Sean, sir. I'm an independent journalist. I'm in the county gathering some content for a story.
Yeah, we know all about this, Sean. We're not going to listen to you tell the chief of police your sad story again. We've already heard it a couple of times, so let's skip forward a bit.
Eventually.
But for her to treat me that way and her to do that was completely unacceptable. So I told the deputies I wanted to press charges. They referred me here. But your lieutenant is saying that she cannot be arrested because it didn't happen in front of his eyes, even though I have it on video.
It's kind of an interesting thing that police departments in the state of Idaho have been dealing with since 2019.
Okay.
It's
I don't know.
Idaho Supreme Court decision called State versus Clark.
Okay.
Ever heard of that?
No, never heard of State versus Clark.
Any
sir.
misdemeanor offense.
I will look it up after this. That's for sure.
Absolutely. like I said, it's been an interesting struggle for police officers across the state for years. But any misdemeanor offense that does not happen in a police officer's presence, we cannot effect a physical arrest. And what I mean is put them in handcuffs, take them back to jail. Now, there are things you can do around that, as far as take the report, submit it to prosecution, summons to get them into court, go the route of a warrant that has to be testified for in front of a judge, at which point in time they can issue an arrest warrant.
Yeah.
Well, that's about enough of that, folks. He still stands there and talks for another 15 minutes like the police chief is going to do something, but he can't because it's a Supreme Court case that says you can't. You can't do anything unless you witness it. Yeah, but you know how Sean is. He's going to fill out the complaint and he'll follow up on that, I'm sure. But at any rate, if you enjoy watching idiots, imbeciles, and morons on my channel, please subscribe. As always, thanks so much for stopping by. Cheers to that.